righty, righty, righty. Mr. Warpke, how you doing, sir? Doing a little drive here in Central Florida. We got ourselves delivered this morning. Down in near Bradenton, Florida. North Point, or Northport. Got our cable reels delivered. We shot up the road a little ways to Haines City, Florida. Where we stopped in, we got a quick shower. We, I went across the street to the Sonny's Barbecue, got me a rack of ribs, a bit of mac and cheese, a little bit of corn on the cob, a couple pieces of garlic bread. Well, what they call garlic bread, it's not. It's slightly buttery toast. It's basically all it is. Truck itself is running fine. That's never really been an issue. But while we were sitting there at the Haines City, pilot, I got my information out for the 2 tractors I'm going to be picking up here in Brunswick, Georgia. But I also found a Thermo King, which can get me in to get me repaired first thing 7 a.m. tomorrow. So we get to get our APU back. That's all I need and want. Be able to sleep at night, have a little bit of cooler weather, so I'm not sweating to death while I'm trying to sleep. And as well, I'm going to have I'll have my electricity back with the inverter, so I can actually cook, at night. Well, it's 2 big things, especially during the summer when you're in a southern state. So we got the permission to go there. I got the confirmation from the shop I'm going to that they can get me in at 7 a.m. Excellent. So now we are basically proceeding from Haines City, Florida on up to St. Augustine, which is about an hour away from where we need to get to in the morning, which is perfectly fine. I'm not too worried about that. Truckman on Fire, how you doing, sir? So we are getting ourselves here onto I-4. Basically, this is Davenport. As like I said, this is Davenport, Florida. The Ritchie Brothers I picked up several times is up here. So we're going to get ourselves over, like I said, to St. Augustine, where we're going to park, and we're going to stay the night there.
Take the first exit on the right onto I-4 East toward Orlando.
Jacksonville, Florida tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Get the APU fixed, and we should be A-OK. Then we'll go up to Brunswick, Georgia, pick up our load, 2 6155M John Deere tractors. We'll take those down to Belgrade, Florida. Now, we were originally slated to go get 7 tractors, you know, three different trips, but 7 tractors, and you know, doing that for the rest of the week, but that's not going to happen. According to the information I got this morning, we're only going to pick up 2 tractors, and then I'll be sent to go do something else. We'll see. Well, my namesake, Robert, I kind of wish it was the other way. I kind of wish I was actually in a kitchen right now, because I love cooking. And I'll take that as it's offered. I do appreciate it. But like I said, here we are in Central Florida, I-4. Behind us is Tampa. In front of us, we're going up towards Orlando. But we're gonna go to St. Augustine tonight, and you know, spend the night there and do what we got to. Hasn't been too bad of a day today, besides the knucklehead in the parking lot who took 15 minutes to park his truck. But there's not much I can do about that. All I can do is sit there and wait for him to, you know, realize that he's not a good truck. Philly girl, I'm not too far away from you, from where I was born, Baltimore. So we got a mid-Atlantic person there too. So, like I said, we are currently empty. We made our delivery, which came from New Hampshire down to southern Florida. Made our delivery first thing this morning, no problems. Guy was nice and friendly, took it right off. He was a pleasure to work with. Got the dunnage thrown in the trash. Got up here to Haines City, got a shower, got some lunch, and now we're on the way. But we have another 120 miles to go up to St. Augustine. New Mexico. What are you doing in New Mexico? Don't be in New Mexico. Now, New Mexico's okay. One of my favorite places to stop in New Mexico is Santa Rosa. I enjoy stopping there. It's a nice, good point, you know, on my trips through New Mexico. Roswell is okay. Casa Grande is okay. Eloy, no, not that's Arizona, right? But there's something about almost every state I like. And like I said, this Haines City, Florida, I like that pilot because of what's around it. I'm not big on Florida to begin with, but you know, if it's got to be a place where you have to stop, you might as well try to enjoy it. Disney World Celebration, exit number 62 off of I-4. Now, I believe, if my memory serves me correct, that some of the power line towers right that go into Disneyland, there are some that are shaped like Mickey Mouse's head. We might be able to see one. I think there is one that you can see that's on the left-hand side here. I may be on the wrong road, but I believe it's off of I-4. Like I said, other than that, it was a good day. Last night, I met up with a couple of friends who live in Bradenton. Or Bradenton. Yeah, a couple of YouTubers that I've watched for a good long while. So, you know, came down the truck stop, picked me up. Were very nice and very generous to invite me into their home. And I was always happy to have them as, you know, starting off as YouTube friends and becoming more. Now here it is, right here on the side there. There's the Mickey Mouse, you know, power line tower. You see it right there. Thought I just wondered if I was here. And luckily my memory was okay. I don't know if there's any more, but I always remembered that one. Like I said, the YouTube channel, silver giveaways. You know, nice people, simple, down to earth, not fussy, not trying to be anything other than what they are kind of people. You know, and you know, I've talked to them many a times on YouTube and participated in their live streams, but they invited me into their house last night, and I am grateful to them. I am happy and proud to call them my friends. They were absolutely charming and pleasant. They weren't trying to put on any kind of airs about anything, and you know, that's one of the biggest benefits that I've had being a truck driver and being a YouTube creator. Being able to meet people like this, you know, they're just, they don't want anything. They just want to be friends. They just want to have, you know, good conversation and, you know, put out good vibes and, you know, just be normal people. And YouTube, for me, has been one of those things that's allowed me to contact people around the world. I mean, Australia, New Zealand, England, Scotland, North Korea, South Korea. I mean, it's amazing, you know, it really is. Hey, Cruiser Chris, World Network, how are you doing today, sir? Always a pleasure to have you in here. So like I said, we are basically passing Disney World or Disneyland, whatever the hell it is, the one here in Florida. I never keep that straight. But right up here, we're coming up on Epcot. Yeah, you need to learn how to drive, dummy. Speeding up like that, you're just gonna, that car, that SUV was about to try to pass me. Now here he goes, getting over onto the exit ramp, the exit lane, speeding. But watch it, he's going to cut over to the left again, I'm pretty sure. Hey, I'm amazed he's using a turn signal. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 lanes. Like that. I love it how people don't drive. What I mean by that is driving properly. Oh, well, it's part of the job to deal with them knuckleheads. It's a shame there's never a cop around when you need one. Pull knuckleheads like that over, get them off the road. Just a danger to themselves and everybody else around them. And maybe now we can get into the slower lane here. Let all the crazies go by on the left. Okay. So, the highlight of the day so far, I walked across the street there in Haines City from the Pilot truck stop, walked across the street and got me a lunch from Sonny's Barbecue. Some of you may know Sonny's, some may not. It's a bit of a chain, but for the most part, the one here in Haines City, Florida, does things pretty well. Miss Southern Belle. Absolute pleasure to have you in, as always. We're doing good. We got our delivery done this morning. We're going up here, heading up to St. Augustine for the night. And we're heading up to our next pickup, which is going to be 2 John Deere tractors, model 6155M. We're picking those up at the port in Brunswick, Georgia. And we're going to take those down to Belglade, Florida, which is right on the southeast coast of Lake Okeechobee. Or shore. Probably shouldn't say coast, but shore. So that's our job for the next couple days. But tomorrow I actually get to get my APU fixed first thing in the morning. Yeah. Speed limit slows to 60. So we're going to get sliding behind this Ford pickup here. Get out of all the speeders' ways. So like I said, Sonny's Barbecue, I had that for my lunch today. I still have a little bit left. I got the full rack of ribs. I got 2 pieces of garlic bread, a corn on the cob, and a little small cup of macaroni and cheese. So half the rack is eaten. One of the garlic bread slices is eaten. The macaroni's gone, so I still got the corn, a slice of bread, and half a rack of ribs, which is not too bad. All right, let's see here. There's the horn for you, Miss Southern Belle. I wish the horn was a little bit higher pitched. I wish the horn was a little bit louder as well, but that's my preference. And I wish I could aim it right at a car that deserves to have it blown at them when they do something stupid. All right, over to my right, you have the outlets, Orlando Premium Outlets, Uggs, Forever 21, all the other, Tommy Bahama, and all kinds of, stuff in there, North Face, and
2 miles, keep left onto
your typical outlet mall type of thing. Cheesecake Factory right here, which I'm sure they do a pretty good business next to the outlet mall. SeaWorld, get off at the next exit. Lots of hotels in this area, all based upon Disneyland, Disney World, MGM Grand, Epcot, and whatever else is in the area. I don't know them all. pardon me. But like I said, other than that, it's a pretty easy day. I said, made my delivery. Not really going to do anything else except, 105 miles up here to St. Augustine. There's SeaWorld. See the sign right there. Plenty of hotels around the area, plenty of condos. Like I said, we're going to get up here, park it for the night.
Keep left onto I-4 East.
And we will, like I said, about 5:30. Yeah, about 5:30 a.m. We're going to to the Thermo King repair shop. We'll pull in there, get the APU attended to so it starts working again. And then we'll get up to Brunswick, Georgia, do our pickup, start heading our way south, back into Florida. Since I haven't been able to cook this weekend, and I wasn't able to do a live stream for cooking this weekend, I will do some this week, during the week, to kind of make up for that. A, I want to cook. B, I should have been able to do a live stream, but there you go. When the mechanicals go down, there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, ready. But, like I said, it's hot, it's humid, it's Florida. That's about the biggest thing that Florida has to offer for me. I'm not a big Florida fan. Some of the people, yes. Where you have the beach, yes. But virtually all the interior, I really don't care about. I really don't. It's not in any way an interesting thing for me. Florida is one of my least favorite states to drive through.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
So off to the right here, you can see some of the rides. If you probably just catch a glimpse of it. If you see that blue tower, you can see some of the rides, some of the amusement parks there. Water park right in front of us. There's a little water park over here as well. A little small one on the right. There's definitely need these kind of attractions. Not really. I've never been one to be affected by running water or, somebody else having, lots of water and whatnot. For some reason, you know, it's a psychological thing. It's one of the bothers me. Something else. When I'm thirsty, it's only a physical thing. It's only a, you know, I need something to drink. The only thing that I ever get a craving like that for is ice cream. Well, ice cream and pumpkin pie. Probably pumpkin pie more so. If I see a pumpkin pie, I have to eat it. Ice cream, it's very close second, you know. If I see somebody has an ice cream, I want to get an ice cream. You know.
Turn at the first right.
Like I said, pumpkin pie, if the pumpkin pie is for sale at the store, I'm buying it. Oh, let's see. So Florida has been doing a lot of construction while people are off the roads a little bit more now. But the guys are actually out here working, which, no thanks. Bom dia, my daily life. How you doing? Good to see you, sir. It's been a while. We will do that, sir, as much as I am able. I'm not in the mood at any point in time to get myself hurt, much less anybody. Being safe on the road.
Turn left onto Conroy Road.
I am not getting off on there. Bing bong. There we go. All right, so right ahead of us is is downtown Orlando. Experience. Kind of like a medieval time sort of thing, I would guess. Ah, well, we still got 100 miles to go to get to our stop. So we got about almost an hour and a half, at least, to get up to where we need to be. Boca Raton, I've actually never been to Boca Raton. Been past it, but never to it. Miami, Hialeah Gardens, Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, Clearwater, Bradenton, Lake Okeechobee. You know, those are the main places I've been. You know, trucking. The only thing that I've been able to actually get, that I want to get, every time I've been to Miami, especially, either I'm in the wrong location or I can't get to where there's anything decent. And that's one of those things that I want, but have not been able to get yet. Now I could make Cuban food. You know, I could follow the recipe, but there's always something about a dish, you know, about a cuisine that only a true member of that culture can do. You know, any moron can roll, you know, rice into some seaweed and put a little fish and a little avocado in there and call it sushi. Well, you know, I grew up in Japan for 10 years of my life. You know, I grew up around that. I still don't like sushi, but when I see a place like a grocery store making it, yeah, I can kind of say that it's not real and it's not going to taste right. So, Metal Music Maniac, how are you doing, Harry? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Always good to have you here, brother. Okay, downtown Orlando, right here. Florida's going gangbusters in areas like this with the construction. Well, see, Bum Dia, you know, you know, like I said, I grew up in Japan, you know, 1974 to 78, 82 to 88.
Turn right onto West South Street.
I've experienced Japanese food and culture from the very south to the very north. I mean, I grew up around that. I was almost, you know, as much as I'm an American, you know, that's a big part of who I am, you know, growing up. You can't live there and not have it affect you for that long. You know, 3 years old up to 17, up to 16 years old, you know, or 17 years old. It's gonna affect you. Like I said, when I see a you know, sushi or say they make Japanese food, you know, there's certain things that I look for. One, are any Japanese people eating in there? If not, it's not worth going to. Does a Japanese person work there? If not, I won't eat there. Does a Japanese person at least own the business? You know, when I walk in and it does not smell Japanese to me, I walk right out. You know, when I want Italian food, when I want Italian food, I go find me some old Italian grandma. I get real Italian food, or I make it myself. Because every other place that's going to do it is going to screw it up. When I want Ethiopian, I go find someone from Ethiopia. When I want, like I said, Cuban, I want real Cuban food, not imitation. Now I can take a piece of bread, you know, a roll. I can put ham and pork and pickles and a little bit of cheese on there and press it, you know, and you know, press it on a panini grill. But it's not exactly the same. I know that's a pretty minor pet peeve, but hey, that's the way I am. I like my stuff that my food thing. Alright, so we're getting past Orlando here. That's why we're getting a little bit more of the interference with the signal. Lots of cranes, lots of steel structures around. We're getting interference that way. I say, you know, I can follow a recipe.
Turn at the first right onto East Park Street.
I can buy the ingredients and I can cook it the way I'm shown how to cook it. But you know, there's something in the old grandma's hands that just does it right. Well, like I said, once I get my APU fixed tomorrow, I will be doing some cooking live streams during the week. Normally I save those for the weekend, but I will be doing them during the week. So you may want to stay in for then. We'll see what we're going to come up with.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Excuse me.
Right onto West Fairbanks Avenue. Sharp left onto West Fairbanks Avenue.
I do need to pick up some vegetables.
East toward I-4.
And I want to pick up some chicken thighs. I mean, I have some ground beef. I have some chuck roast. I may pick up some shrimp. Do like a little shish kebab thing. And I pick up some chicken. I might do a chicken noodle soup. Oh no! Wait a minute. I have a potato soup, which I put some grilled chicken in. Make some fresh made croutons. I think I might do that for one of the meals. Chicken and potato soup. Put maybe a little bit of corn in it. Top it with a little bit of bacon, a little bit of cheddar cheese, and some fresh, hot, out of the pan, made that moment croutons. I think I might do that. That'd be a good meal to make. Not exactly a summertime meal, but I like it. All right, Maitland, M-A-I-T-L-A-N-D, Florida. Well, that sign up there said 90 degrees. My dash says 95. Either way, I'm in the AC. I don't care what it does outside. Only when I get outside do I have to worry about it, or when I stop for the night. So we got 92 miles to go. And this was pretty much Orlando, Florida. Hope you all enjoyed it. So we might get a little bit of rain coming up here. You know, the typical Florida afternoon rain shower. We'll see. But I only wanted to jump on for a little bit today, because I said it's not a whole lot that's really exciting. So I'm going to say, hey, Salty Dog, how you doing? We are doing just fine. Like I said, we're going to getting up here to our next pickup tomorrow after we get our APU fixed in the morning. Then we're running down to Lake Okeechobee, make a delivery of 2 tractors. And from there, we will see where we go and what we do. So I'm just going to say thank you all for stopping in. Miss Southern Belle, Salty Dog KW, Bomb Dia Daily Life, My Daily Life, sorry, Music, Metal Music Maniac, thank you coming in. Robert, sorry I can't see your name, your last name, sorry. I can read the Robert clearly because that's my name, so there you go. Philly Girl, Cruiser Chris World Network, thank you coming in. Truckman on Fire and Jack Warmke, thank you all for coming in. I do appreciate it. As per usual, God bless. Hope everybody stay safe out there. And I will see you hopefully tomorrow night, approximately 6 p.m. Eastern, hopefully, for a little bit of cooking, depending on if my APU gets fixed. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is a live driving video, live stream. And the weekends I try to do some cooking. So, we will, come on US Express, that's not the way you do it. Just cut people off for no... That was reckless. That was reckless. Need more space there to do the job. But like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the live stream going down the road or loading, unloading. Weekends for the cooking. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Keep the fingers crossed. We'll see what we're going to do. It's going to be a surprise to me as well. But hopefully you all enjoy it. So, talk to you all later. Thank you much for joining me.